What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode. Today I'm going to be comparing my Lone Wolf Climber versus my stand and climbing sticks, my hang-on stand. So let's get right into it. Alright, so if you're watching this, you're probably wanting to either get a climber or hang-on and you don't know which one to get. And I would really base it off of what kind of terrain you're hunting in. Around here we have a lot of popple trees like this, and as you can see there's not many limbs until you get up there. And so the thing about a climber is you can't get past a big limb. So I used a climber for my first 3 years of hunting, and I mean it worked, but the tree selection is very limited, and the ideal setup for me would be a popple tree right next to a pine tree, because in a popple tree you don't get much cover because you don't have any branches, and so if you have a pine tree that really can conceal you very well. And so I wanted to go ahead and get the Lone Wolf stand and climbing sticks because I wanted to have a bigger tree selection and be able to get into trees with more cover, and be concealed more and be able to get past those limbs. It's really what terrain you're hunting is that's the big thing. But if you're like me and you don't really and you have all kinds of trees, you might want to consider the stand and sticks, because your tree selection is going to be so much bigger, and you can really get in those good oak trees and maple trees and all that stuff to get as much cover and be as concealed as you can. Next, in my opinion, a lot of people can do the climbing sticks and hang-on stand in 5 minutes, but for me, this is my first year with it, and the fastest I've ever done it is 9 minutes. And that's just the stand with the sticks. It's not my whole setup. It's not a tree arm. It's not all that. And in my opinion, the climber is a lot quicker to set up, because I'll show you in a second how I set that up. But in my opinion, that's a lot quicker than the stand and sticks. Next, I'd give a point to the stand and sticks, because you can leave it up there, and if you drop something, like I have many times, like last year on the first day of season, I dropped my rangefinder out of the tree, and if you drop something out of the climber, you're gonna have to go all the way down back. You have to climb all the way down the tree and then climb back up, and sometimes that can be a real pain. And so with the stand and sticks, you can simply just climb down the climbing sticks and you're ready to go. Then I would give a point to the climber, because I would say it is a little bit lighter than the stand and the sticks combined, and I think you can get it a little bit quieter because you don't have a lot of metal on metal contact. So let's go in here. I'll show you guys how I set these up and which one is right for you. Alright, so here I'll show you guys how I set up my Lone Wolf hang-on stand. So here, I'll point the camera down. So that's my setup. This is how I pack it in. That might change. I don't know. I haven't actually hunted out of it yet. But so I have 2 bungees. I've tied 2 knots in it so it doesn't slide. I simply take the bungee and I put that around the Versa button, and then I undo both the straps with those, and I just throw those at the base of the tree. And then I also have strapped together here with that. And so what I do is I'd unhook it, and then I take my first stick, and then I'd go ahead and I'll show you how I tie the knot on the tree. So what I do here, so this is how I wrap them. I've done a rope mod to it. I use I'm pretty confident it's 8mm. It's called static rope, so it doesn't stretch. So I'll go ahead, I'll put it on the tree, I wrap it around, and then I come in here and I go behind the first, or the rope, or the loop I made to hold the rope on the Versa button. So I put that around there, and then I go around here, I put it through like this, and then I put it through there, and then I tighten that up. There we go. I do that, and then you push down, you have it flipped, and then you step on it, and there you go. And then you climb up, and then when you're done, you just simply pull up, and then you just take it and go through here, like this. There you go, and then you pack up the stick. Make sure everything's lined up. Fold in the legs. Go around up here like this, and then I just go like this through there, and then behind that. And that's how I pack up my sticks, and that's how I put them on the tree. So that's how I do my sticks, and then typically I just come down every time, and then so this, I have the Lone Wolf Assault stand, so you can see here how I pack up this. So what I do is so I have the two straps. I'll have to pull those, and then I have them wrapped around the base here, and then so while I'm up in the tree, I'll go like this. You just simply set it against the tree, wrap this around like this, pull tight, do the top one, this, and there you go. And then fold up, pull the bottom one tighter, and then go like this, and you push down, and it locks it in there. So then you just do this, push down, and you're good to go. So it doesn't take, like I said, I can set it up in 9 minutes. And I've only had it for, I got it on Christmas, for Christmas. So then I do this. And then, so as you can see, I'll take this strap and I'll wrap it around like this, I'll wrap around one more time. One more time here. And then I'll do this and I'll put it right there, and then I'll cinch it down. And then I'll do the same with the other strap. I'll go the same way because the straps are coming out the same direction. Around like that. And then here, you just go on the other side. You just put it right there. Tighten it up. And then stack your stick on top of it. Okay, everybody, this is my Lone Wolf Climber. So this is how I would pack it up. And then if I had a backpack, I'll put the backpack right in there. And usually this strap here would go over like this to keep that bar from coming off. So what I'll do is I'll get to the tree. I'll undo these two bungee cords like this, and then I'll take either the top or the bottom, doesn't really matter. Usually it's the bottom because you can just take this whole thing like this and then put it against the tree. So, show you. Right here. I'll show you. Okay, so you take this, slap it against the tree, and then you pull the clip there, wrap this around the tree. It does get a little difficult to do this if you have a really big tree, and so you gotta remember you want this angled up just a little bit, because as you go up the tree gets skinnier, and then your platform will level out. So you have it like right about there, and then I take this one, undo it, put it around, put this against the tree, in there. There you go. So that's how you set up a Lone Wolf Climber. Just like that. And so then you basically, I'll show you what you're going to do here. So I'll have it a little lower on the tree usually. So I'll just show you a quick. So that, flip that bar down. Get up in it, put your legs in here, go up, move the top one, then you hook your feet under here, move the bottom one, press down, top, bottom, top, bottom, just like that, and you move up the whole tree. And then to come down, you just tilt it, press, there, down, there, and then usually you're going to want your safety harness on, and just move your safety harness up the tree as you go. So yeah, I mean, to pack it up, then you just come here, undo the little latch, take the strap off, put it back in there, lock it up like this, and then take the bottom one, this, and then you're just gonna put it right in there like that, lock it in, come to the ground, take your little thing, put your backpack right in the middle, and then put the bungees on, and you're pretty much good to go. You know, and then I have I don't know if you can see, but right here, got a little fanny pack, and pretty much what I have in there is I have a pull-up rope for my bow. I'll wear my backpack up as I go, and then I have a bow hanger in there, and a little pruner, and a saw. And because if you encounter a little branch and you can't, it's just that too big to break it, and you still want to get up farther, then you just cut it, and you're good to go. So, with that being said, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you found this useful. And I just put my Sitka order in, so I should have those reviews coming out pretty soon. I'm just getting a little antsy about the season, but anyways, we'll see you guys on another episode.